Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Anna. I am a 25-year-old makeup artist here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and yeah, that's about it. Anyway, if you're new, I would love for you to subscribe. I don't post often, but when I do, you know you're gonna learn something and you know it's good, so hit that bell, hit that subscribe button, and yeah. If you want to see how I got this really pretty pink cut crease with some purple detail underneath, then keep watching. Oh, by the way, I do a full brow tutorial in here too, so alright guys, enjoy the video. Alright guys, so first I'm picking up my Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Pencil, and I'm just starting to run that through my brow, kind of going with the shape of my natural brow. So after I've filled it in a little bit, I like to go on the top and just fill in a little bit more, really create that arch and that shape. I know it looks so messy right now, but please just trust the process. I promise they'll look great. Also, using a spoolie really helps to blend the product out. So don't forget to run a spoolie through your brow, as well as make little hair-like strokes in the front. I like to create more of an ombre brow where it's lighter in the front and gets darker towards the end. So this really helps to do that. So next I'm going to pick up this angled brush. I believe this is a paintbrush, but I use it for my eyebrows. And I'm picking up the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. And I like to start under the brow and just run some concealer under that. Really shape it up and clean it up. I like to pull down to blend it out as well. And with no additional product, I just run that same brush on top of the brow just to really carve it out. And here we go. I just wanted to show you guys what a filled in brow looks like versus a not filled in brow. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in this other brow and then we'll get into the eyes. Alrighty guys, moving on to the eyes, I am picking up my favorite eye primer. It's the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that all over my eyelid. So after applying the eyeshadow primer, I just like to press it in with my fingers just to make sure it's all smooth and ready for our eyeshadow application. I'm picking up the Airspun Loose Translucent Powder and this fluffy brush, and I'm just really working that in to my lid. First palette I'll be picking up today is the ABH Norvina Volume 4 palette. This is such a pretty palette. I love all the pinks and purples in it, and then I really like that pop of yellow, but anyway. I'm gonna pick up the shade E1 on this really giant fluffy brush and just work that in my crease. Next shade I will be picking up is C2. It is this just beautiful bright pink, and I'm picking up this smaller tapered blendy brush just to work that right in the crease. Next, I'm picking up some micellar water from Tarte, and I'm just gonna pick that up on a Q-tip and start cutting that crease. On a small angled brush, I am picking up the shade C2 and just working that right above where we cut that crease, just to deepen it a little bit. So go back in with the first fluffy brush and blend it all out. Next, I'm going to be picking up the ABH eyeshadow primer and just cutting the crease again. This creates an even base so we can apply a shimmer shade on top. Next palette I'm going to be dipping into is the Omrizi palette. This is one of my favorite palettes of all time. She's just kind of one of my favorite people of all time. But anyway, I'm picking up the shade Barb, and that is going straight on the lid, just packing all of that beautiful color on top. Next, I'm going to be picking up this angled fluffy brush and dipping into that hot pink color again and just kind of blending out any harsh lines from that cut crease. Going back into the Omrizi palette, I'm picking up the shade BK and just applying it right there on the lash line. To go between the pink shade and the black shade just to really blend them together. Next product I'm picking up is the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliners. This is the shade Vivid, and I'm just going to apply that in the waterline and blend that out. I'm also going to go ahead and apply some of that purple eyeliner on my top lash line and blend that out as well. Next, I'm picking up the Norvina Volume 1 palette, and I'm picking up the shade B4, and I'm just using that shade to intensify that purple that we applied, as well as just blend it out and smudge it out. Now moving on to skincare, I am picking up my Cetaphil Moisturizing Lotion and just applying that all over my face. I like to use this lotion without a primer just because I think it does a great job on its own and you really don't need a primer under this. I'm going to color correct a little bit underneath my eyes. My eyes are really sunken in, so I'm going to use an orange color corrector to counteract that darkness and neutralize it. I'm going to pick up my e.l.f. Camo Concealer just to cover up that orange concealer. I'm going to be picking up two of my favorite foundations. One is the Tarte Found Sealer and the other is the Tarte Face Tape. I'm mixing those together and just applying with a beauty blender. If you want more coverage, you can always apply with a brush and then to smooth it out, go in with a beauty blender, but today I'm just blending it out with the beauty blender. For cream contour today, I'm picking up the Laura Geller Multitasking Eye Lip and Cheek Trio, and I'm just going to pick up the bronzer shade in the middle. This is a Do Care Fluffy brush, and I am just working that onto my cheekbones, my temples, my forehead, my nose, my jawline, pretty much everywhere. I am again picking up the Tarte Creaseless Concealer and applying that under my eyes as well as a little bit on my forehead. To melt all of these cream products together, I'm going in heavily with some setting spray and letting that dry for a second. For lashes today, I'm picking up Aniko lashes in the style Athena, as well as my Duo Clear Lash Glue, and just applying that in the center and then working those corners out. To set my face today, I am picking up the Airspun Loose Translucent Powder and just patting that all over my face with this fluffy Real Techniques brush. Going back to the eyes, I'm going to pick up that hot pink shade from the Norvina 4 palette and just apply that underneath to blend the purple out more. For contour today, I'm picking up my Scott Barnes contour palette. This is one of my favorite contour palettes ever, if not my only favorite palette. I'm picking up these shades Carved and Diced, mixing those together and just applying those powders in the same spot that we applied that cream contour. Next, I'm picking up the Fenty Beauty Caramel Cutie bronzer and applying that all over my face. Next, I'm picking up my Tarte Cosmetics Doll Face Blush on this Do Care brush, and I am just putting that on my cheeks. And also be sure to blend that in with your contour, that way it just blends together seamlessly. Next, I'm picking up my Kylie Cosmetics Cheers blush and just applying that to the apples of my cheeks. I really enjoy blending blushes together. I feel like it just creates something so beautiful. To clean up all that contour and blush that we just applied, I'm gonna go under with a powder puff and some loose translucent powder and let it bake for a minute. I don't like to let it bake for too long because I have dry skin as it is, so I just let it sit for a few seconds, maybe 30 seconds, and then I go in with a fluffy brush and just kind of brush that away. For mascara today, I'm picking up my Il Makiage Icon Mascara in the shade Brown and applying that to both my top and bottom lashes. So excuse me if you see my little mustache hairs. This is really zoomed in. But I'm going in with my Kylie Cosmetics Iced Latte Lip Liner and just lining my lips. For lipstick today, I'm picking up one of my favorite lipsticks of all time. It is the Faux lipstick from MAC. So I decided this look needed a little more glitter, so I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter and applying that to my brow bone and the inner corner eye. And that is it for today's look. I hope you guys enjoy it. I thought this was so pretty. And then with the flash on, you could see all the glitter and it just looks amazing. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please leave me some comments down below. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do that. And if you recreate this look, please tag me in it on Instagram so I can repost you. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your week, and I love you so much.